A very good morning to one and all. In this video I will discuss about the drone warfare, how this drone warfare has evolved in the past recent years, and this is becoming a major tactics by the countries to use against their enemy during any warfare. And the major example of which we have seen in the recent conflict of Russia and Ukraine, where Ukraine have infiltrated into the Russian territory and used its drone from the truck, and they have launched from the truck and destroyed around 40 aircrafts or several air bases of the Russia. So this warfare has become a major technology these days, and so I will explain what India is doing in this drone warfare and how this India's drone warfare has developed by the private firms from the several years in the past. So starting with the drone history, which was started with the imports of the two drones, Heron, Searcher and Gagan drones, from which are the Israeli origin drones, into India, and it inducted in 1990s, and this was used in the 1999 for the purpose of surveillance and reconnaissance. They have provided major tactics, they have provided major information about the enemy, which we have used in the 1999 war. But after that, several private firms have started developing these drones, and I will naming such private firms like L&T Defense, like Adani Aerospace, like Paras Defense and Technology, like Alpha Defense, Alpha Design and Technology, and many more. And total there are 550 firms which are developing or working on the drone manufacturing. So they are not just the nice players, but are a critical manufacturing, but are critical providers of the drones or the radars or anti-drone system to the Indian Armed Forces. So if I talk about the swarm drones, which have recently used in the Indo-Pakistan conflict, and these swarm drones are just like a swarm of the birds which enter into the airspace of any country in a big numbers, and which makes a country very difficult to counter them because they are high in the numbers. If you count of 1, 2, 3, 4, it will be easy for them, but it will be very hard to counter the 50, 100 or 500 drones at a time in the sky. And that was happened in the recent conflict of India and Pakistan. So these swarm drones can be countered by the anti-aircraft guns or anti-aircraft surface-to-air missiles, but these are very ineffective for any country because these missiles or these AD guns are very costly for any country to use against these swarm drones. So for that, we have also developed a CRAM automated guns which can easily counter several drones at a time. We are also developing a capabilities of DEW, which is a directed energy weapons. That means sending lasers or microwaves towards drones so that it will be countered, will be neutralized and come down onto the ground. There are the capabilities like electronics warfare, where we can jam the communication of the drones. We can also jam the GPS signals of the drone. There is also a techniques of spoofing. Spoofing means to mislead the drones about its location, about its coordinates, and drones gets diverted at some other places. Another capabilities is the cyber attacks. Through the cyber attacks, we can take the full control of the drones by the hacking, and with that we can destroy the drones at any other desired places which we want. So with these capabilities, India is developing several systems, like we have also used Akash Tir systems. Akash Tir systems have recently used and has been very effective. We have also been used the Indrajal system using several technologies at a time, and which technologies are like several technologies like jamming system, like EW system, like a spoofing system at a time, and it has a capability to counter several drones at a time. Similarly, we have also the capability of Bhargavastra. Bhargavastra has a capability to counter around 64 drones at a time. So these type of jamming system, these type of electronics warfare, these type of spoofing capabilities needs to be developed more in the future, so that we will be able to counter such future threats of the swarm drones, because upcoming conflicts will be related to the drones, and drones has the capability to hit the major military installations of any country, which are very costly, which become very costly for any country, which we have seen what happens in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, where the Ukraine with these type of drones have destroyed several aircrafts of Russia. Thank you.